Hi there everyone, your Pyrel here with another vlog. So I know the past couple of vlogs have just been me talking about different anime series. The previous vlog I was talking about the Digimon Adventure reboot, and then the vlog before that I was recapping the events of My Hero Academia Season 4. Well, I'm still going to be talking about anime, because I've been watching a lot of it, because that's just how it's been going lately. There's a lot of time for me to just consume content, and anime happens to be something I just really enjoy. Of course, I watch other things, but I want to talk about anime. So earlier today, I just watched the first episode of the newest Yu-Gi-Oh anime series. It just came out like a day or two ago. It's called YuGiOh Sevens, and it is the 7th Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Technically 8 if we're counting the Toei anime, or what people call Season 0, but that doesn't really, no one really counts that, because we have Yu-Gi-Oh!, we have GX, 5Ds, which ironically isn't the 5th Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, Zexal, which I've never seen, Arc 5, which I've never seen, and then, or is it Arc V? Arc V, Arc 5, I don't know. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns, which I did watch through, and now we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens. Right off the bat with Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, the art style is different, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens is under a different animation studio than the previous Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duel Monsters anime, not the Toei anime. Yu-Gi-Oh! Up till Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns was done by Studio Gallop, and seeing the new art style, which was done by, I don't know the name of the studio, but seeing the new art style was pretty jarring, and I haven't seen any of these other series, but it's very similar to like the current Beyblade series. I haven't kept up with Beyblade since like the original Beyblade back in like the mid 2000s, but it has a similar art style to what I've seen of the new Beyblade series, which is more marketed towards little kids. And I'm not gonna judge Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens by the art style. Oh, I'm trying not to, at least, because one good example actually to compare this to is the Pokemon anime, because starting with Sun and Moon, the Pokemon anime changed art styles drastically, and a lot of people were quick to judge it, and that wasn't really fair, because Sun and Moon was actually really, really good. It's my favorite out of the Pokemon anime series that we've gotten, and I don't know if Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens will top like what is personally my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, but it might not be as bad as some people think it will be. So I am withholding judgment until later on. Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, it mainly focuses on the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Format that came out in Japan, which is called Rush Duels. It's different than Speed Duels and the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's anime's Turbo Duels, which they all basically imply like the same thing of going fast, but no, Rush Duels, it's very different. There's a lot of different mechanic changes, like you could summon multiple monsters at once, you draw until you have 5 cards in your hand at the start of a turn, and things like that. And the new card art for Rush Duels, from what I've seen, is actually really impressive, and I'm hoping they bring this mechanic over to the US, but it focuses on this new mechanic, which I'm very interested in because it's such a different way to play the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. And the main character of the series, Yuga, I think his name is, he invents Rush Duels because he's essentially bored of the way the traditional card game is played. But the plot so far seems interesting. This kid is bored with the current card game, so he makes his new version of it, and then somehow the entire city that he lives in gets affected by this, because magic happens or something. He duels like some kind of spirit with a blue eyes white dragon, and after that every person's duel disc in the city changes to the new modified duel disc that he modded, which is, again, I don't know how that works, but yeah, it's an interesting concept at least, and I don't know how the plot of the series is going to go, but again, I'm very interested in seeing where it goes. The takeaway from this, really, is that I'm willing to give Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens a try. because again, it could actually be something that's really, really good, and the art style might actually be beneficial towards that. So I don't know, but I'll watch like the first few episodes of it and see if I enjoy it or not. That's actually what I did with Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. I watched like the first 1 or 2 episodes of that, but then I just couldn't hold my interest. Although I am thinking of giving Zexal another shot. Maybe. Maybe at some point in the future. And maybe I'll give Arc 5 a shot. I'm really interested in trying out Rush Duels because I believe what Konami says they're doing is they're going to see how it does over in Japan, and then they'll decide if they'll bring Rush Duels over to like North America and Europe and all that. So hopefully, because again, that's something I'm really interested in trying out, and I know Matt is also really interested in trying that out as well. But yeah, that's going to be it for this vlog. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you all next time for another vlog. Later.